trackside with Greg and Skye Bond stable foreman Ryan Warwick, who's going to talk about the runners in on Monday and a couple of his drives in on Tuesday. Firstly, having a look on Monday, Ryan Frisson, who's another rocky trotter. He's got the ability, can do things wrong though, and we've seen that last start as a short price favourite. How do you think he's going to go on Monday?
Doesn't matter, his form hasn't been too bad. He's just a nice trotter. He's probably not a real good city class trotter with some of those better ones, but he'll be okay, or competitive on Monday. He's got good gate speed, and it's not usually like him to do things wrong. He did later on in the prep last time round, but he's been really good this time, so yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't finish 1 to 3.
Race number 7 is the next for the stable. Hoka Squire's drawn 1 with yourself on, and 4 Grinners with Dylan driving right on your back. Hoka Squire is returned well, third up from a spell, should be at peak fitness and over the mile. It looks a good race for him. 4 Grinners is going to get the perfect run. Yeah,
4 Grinners is probably a little bit disappointing. Monday just gone. He can do that from time to time and then bob up and go really good. So we'll just hope he's going to bob up, but he should get a cheap run from there. And Hoka Squire, he's going pretty good. He's obviously got the draw, so we'll use that. And yeah, if he got run down, I'd probably be a little disappointed, because he's at the stage in his prep where he needs to stand up and win a race, and that's an ideal race for him.
And in the last, My Good Deed, very impressive at Pinjarra, 2-minute mile rate over the short course stand. Off the front again, stepped really well. Looks a good race for him.
Yeah, it was just doing things at home, was going nice without going good, and his last track run he really surprised us, and we went in that race pretty confident, even with Simply Sensational in that race, and he came through really good. He did a really good job, so he's a big striding horse, but on the front on Monday, like, yeah, if he goes anywhere near like he did last week, he should win that again, yeah.
And Tuesday, 2 drives for yourself, Mac Heaven for Ray Williams. This horse has got its fair share of ability. Had a really nice prep, sort of a breakthrough prep last time. Got up and beat some nice horses. Nice race for it on Tuesday.
Yeah, classic example of just a horse with good ability, had no idea. And he ended up doing a really good job. And like you say, he beat some nice horses one night, and that's the ability he's got. But he just didn't have the mental capacity to do it week in, week out. And but going through the Derby process and all that was good for him. So he's come back pretty good, and yeah, you'd like to think he'd win a CO at Northam on a Tuesday. So I'm going in there pretty confident.
And another drive for yourself, another $60 with Jet D, frontline draw. Usually pretty safe off the standing start. Probably hasn't hit his top form this campaign. He's come off from a long break.
He has, yeah. He's got a bit of age in his legs too, which probably doesn't help. But he's a nice enough horse. He's really nice to drive, and I feel, you know, I like driving for Mick and Sue, but yeah, his best days are probably behind him, so if he could run a place, that'd be good.
And just a word on the 2 runners that race tonight. Jumbo Jet, the winner, and Simply Sensational, the runner-up. McInerney Ford's coming up in the Golden Nugget, both putting great runs tonight, heading towards those events. Yeah,
well, Jumbo Jet, he was first emergency, so he was a bit unlucky, and obviously he's won that race tonight, and he goes really good, and I think Simply Sensational goes just as good. They're probably just, they haven't been in the right races to impress people, but like what they've done so far, we've been impressed with. So they'll step up when they have to, and we'll just hope they get in them races and can prove it, you know.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck over the weekend.
All right, thanks, Matty.